What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? How everybody doing out there? I guess you're having a wonderful trading week, having a wonderful day, wonderful month, wonderful year, and gratefully manifesting a wonderful life for me. So this is your boy Harlan. I'm back with another video. So today's video, there's gonna be our top-down breakdown review for 2023. Today we're having Ethereum, people. The previous one we had Bitcoin. I'm gonna drop a link on the description or share the post, the thumbnail on my left or right, I'm not sure. So today we're gonna be breaking down Ethereum. What I'll be looking for on Ethereum, before me, people. What can we find for this months that we have for the rest of the year? Either we're having the 6 month or the whole year, before me. Financial disclaimer: price might do what I anticipate, price might not do what I anticipate, but everything I say or do, it's entirely based off of my own experience and my own opinion. Before me, people. It might happen, it might not happen. I'm not saying anything, I'm just using what I can use, and I'm just trying to help someone out there understand the power of planning trades and trading plans. Before me. So enough with the campaign, more with the action. So we can tell when we look at the history of Ethereum, right? We can simply tell that our price is simply bullish. Before me, but current price, we bearish. So from price having gains, price gave back the gains. Price gave like 50% of the initial gains, right? We can all see that. Before me. So Ethereum once had this higher high. This whole zone right there from the rejection and the close and the open of the two candlesticks, right? Ethereum once hit this higher high, right? And price pushed to the downside, creating some sort of support. I think it was like 2018, 2019, and COVID right there, those 3 years until price did what? Until price pushed to the upside, making new what? Making new highs. So people, you all know that, like I always say, the zones that are marked out, the support, the resistance, the key level, you feel me? All the zones that are laid out or marked out, and zones I've been trading with ever since I introduced myself to Ethereum. I will never change them. I'll never delete them until price does something otherwise. Can I have some coffee? Until price does something otherwise, right? So now, when I focus on what happened right there, you can tell price had like a 3 month rejection. Price had a 3 months of rejection right there. Boom, 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 boom. 3 months price has been rejecting until price pushed to the upside, broke above this previous higher high, right? Broke above this previous higher high, making a new higher high. So from price making a new higher high, price started doing what? Price started dropping to the downside, right? So I always, and I still remember that, like I once showed my homies something like this on Ethereum. Before me, I once showed him something like this, and he still slept on me. And y'all probably like sleep on me, but I know y'all for me. So now price did what? Price pushed to the downside. So now when I look on Ethereum, right, there are two things which I need to focus on. Price once had support, right? And price did what? And price closed above and price closed below support. You feel me? So obviously with now, when we have a structure, basics of trading, with now price having resistance and we have a close above resistance, we know that, like, we're having new support above resistance, right? Same thing with support. When we're having support and price closes below support, we're having new resistance long as price trades below support, right? Basics of trading, textbook forex. So now when I look at this, now price at an impulsive push phase, and now price is kind of like, okay, let me start off with a fresh. Price at an impulsive push, and now price is kind of like moving sideways, right? Price hit a push phase and price is kind of like moving sideways. So what do I have with now with the thing that I'm saying? I'm trying to say that, like, long as price will fail to close above resistance slash support, I'm simply trading bearish on Ethereum, right? Let me repeat this. Long as price is failing to close above this zone right there, I'm still bearish on Ethereum. Why am I saying this? right? Price once broke above, price once closed below, came back for retest and broke out again, and broke back in and broke out again, broke back in, tried breaking out, failing to break, pushed to the downside, came back again, showing us signs that like price is still failing to break, right? So, like I say, Ethereum does only two takes for me. Long as price is failing to close above right here, I'm still bearish on Ethereum. But if we get a breakout, I'll simply wait for retest and look for continuation to the upside, right? So, like I say, people, fall to break, I'm simply bearish. If they break out, I'm gonna continue bullish on Ethereum, right? So, looking at the weekly time frame. So looking at the weekly time frame, I'm just showing you zones, that price, mapped out, that price laid out, and then we continue. So obviously we had this support, right? Price has rejected for some time, right? No cap, you can see it. Price has been rejected until price did what? Until price came back to this very same zone and rejected, came back again, rejected until we had it close below, and price continued to the downside, creating some sort of what? Some sort of support right there. Price pushing to the upside, coming back in, pushing again, coming back in. So now when I now see something like this, I can simply say that like with price breaking out, right, closing below our major support and trading below our major support, I simply see price having some sort of resistance, right? Let me repeat this. With price closing above, with price closing below with price closing below support and price trading below support, creating some sort of new resistance. Long as price is failing to break the zone, I'll still be bearish on Ethereum, people. I repeat this. So now, when I simply focus on current price, right, on Ethereum, what happened right here? You can simply tell that like price had some sort of push phase until price started moving sideways, right? Until price broke out yesterday and breaking back in again. This is the weekly time frame, people. So from what I see on the weekly time frame, from what I see on the monthly, on the weekly, it correlates, people. Long as price is simply failing to close below our zone, I'm still bearish on Ethereum, people, you feel me? But if we get a breakout, I'm simply bullish, continuing with the overall structure, with the overall current price of price having a push and a correction, anticipation of a push phase to continuation to the upside. Only if price has a break and a retest and continues to the upside, there will be it. You feel me, people? So from the weekly and the monthly, and the weekly, I'm simply waiting for price to simply break out, or for price to fail to break, and I'll simply continue with the direction that price is showing me before me. So heading to the daily time frame. So the daily time frame now. So on the daily time frame, price did come back to our support and respected the zone, but unfortunately we had a breakout, right, and then closed below until price continued to the downside, creating some sort of that intraday support or that current price support, and then price continued breaking out, breaking back in with a retest below, continuing to the downside, breaking out again, breaking back in, and continuing to the downside, right? So now all I want to say is on this current price now, you can tell that like price is still trading above, price is still trading below the support, right, people? This is a fact. Price is trading below, people. We're failing to break. When I simply focus on what is currently happening right now, not on the overall picture right now, price has multiple rejections right there. Price moved to the downside, came back with a breakout and a breakback. So yesterday we had CPI, price had a breakout and a breakback in with a close below our major support, with a close below our current price, with a close below our resistance, right? So with this daily candle close, if price closes like this today, bearish, I'm simply continuing bearish with price, with a pin bar rejection and a bear candle close, anticipation of a continuation to the downside. But if I get now price closing below, above, and retesting, then I'm simply continuing to the upside. You feel me, people? So like I even feel like Ethereum is the simplest pay I've analyzed for a long term, for a swing trade position, which I'll be looking for. You feel me, people? So like I say, on the monthly time frame, Ethereum did what? Ethereum had a close below our major support. You feel me? And then prices trading below that major support, creating resistance. Long as price is failing to break out, I will simply look for the bear momentum and continue moving to the downside on Ethereum. But if we get a breakout, I would wait for a retest and continue to the upside. On the weekly time frame, price is also failing to break. Like I look for something on the, like what I'm looking for on the monthly and the weekly, it's the same thing. Before me, people, on the weekly, on the daily time frame, I would look for those candlesticks, for those rejections, for the momentum, for the depletion, for the candlesticks and confirmations for me of what to do, people, with price before me. So this is it. There's nothing much that I have to say. Oh, I don't have to break much. I don't have to break it down that much. It's that simple. If price breaks out, we continue bullish. If price supposed to break, we reverse and be bearish. If price respecting resistance, trading below resistance, trading below support, creating resistance, and that will be it. You feel me, people? To what price level price might get if we break out? to what price level might price get if we hit a close above of that zone? I don't know. To what price level might we get if price has a close below that zone? I also don't know. The only thing I'll do is I'll simply continue doing what price is doing and just be a trend follower and trade what is happening and what I see and what I find, sticking to my system, my plans, my discipline, my patience, my commitment, and my consistency and persistency. So people, this is your boy Harlem. This is your boy Harlem. Are we gonna break out or are we gonna fall to break? We don't know. You're gonna simply see. That's all I got on this video. I'm out.